Place of primary assignment, it has not been easy.
Yeah, hello everybody. My name is Tahi Babalola. Today I'm at Cenotap, so where the corp members, the personal corp members, they are having their own celebration after the journey of 1 year in national service. Today I'm going to interview all these comrades. Let me just call them comrades because they are what for people to spend a whole 1 year on national service. You know, is what is their part of well, they are comrades, that they are advocates of development. So see, I'm very sure that those people that I'm going to get to is going to what is. So see you. Wow, how are you feeling today?
Man, I'm feeling excited. Excited. It's just like a mission come true.
What's the name? What's the name?
I'm Obichoma Lovina.
So can you just brief about the CDS and your impact generally? Because I understand that you are the secretary of the SDG. So can you just give us the leadership role for the last 1 year?
Man, I came into Asaba like every other person did. Coming down to Asaba was a kind of mixed feelings because I didn't really want to. Same time, I said, what do? I have to leave my parents and come and serve my nation. So, coming down to Asaba, I had to just say I wanted to just pipe low and just observe. But one thing led to another. I saw myself at the forefront where I became the assistant secretary. From the assistant secretary, I became the secretary. It was filled with ups and downs, having to cope with the life of a corporate girl working in a ministry and also an entrepreneur. It was a lot.
But the challenges for me that I could say I faced really was actually the CDS part of
CDS part.
exactly the CDS part of, like, especially as regards getting approval for projects. So but that's why I say it's more personal, especially as regards even coordinating your fellow corp members to do projects together. I think because personally for me, I love these stuff like that. So I think those were the moments that I had challenges coordinating your mates, getting approval for projects. So those are the basic challenges I face. Not really.
Okay. Aside the NYSC,
Mm.
I'm very sure that during the last week you engage in a lot of activities. Like, can you just give us the brief and then the impact, in your life, and what you are expecting beyond NYSC?
Okay. Apart from this, okay, let me just not even say apart from LYS. I believe that every of the extracurriculum activities I've engaged in data state during this period, it was this uniform as it were, NYS, that gave me that platform. I was able to do a sensation on gender equality
Gender equality.
exactly in a religious gathering. Many times religion actually affect the way people perceive other people, apart from culture and tradition. So I did one sensation in a CAN program, sensation Nigeria, that was hosted in Delta State. It
Get
also
to where
says
we are today. During the processes, another thing is that when we are in the camp life is very enjoyable more than when you enter into your field, which is the PPA, your place of primary assignment. Now, place of primary assignment, it has not been easy, but I thank God that we learnt a lot. Even in the midst of the difficulties, we are able to learn a lot because something we have not been doing before. We found ourselves doing it. You wake up in the morning, you go to work, you work throughout the day, you come back and face other things. So it wasn't easy job. And another thing is the issue of community development service, which is CDS. I'm a member of SDG, yes, SDGs. So we go for CDS, trying to bring things in order. SDG, Sustainable Development Service, is it's a CDS group that has to do with development. Has to do with development of the community or the environment as a whole. So I thank God we worked a lot of things. We were able to achieve a lot of them, but it wasn't easy anyway.
Wow. What's the next step? You always look
You know, 1 year is to serve, and one thing is to serve. After serving, you face life, the real life. You know, for instance, now when we are serving, we are collecting alawi 33K. But today, I think the whole era has ended. So we are entering into the labor market to face life squarely. So what I see there is that from here to the labor market, we face life. So it's neither go into business or find a work. You know, in Nigeria we are into now. Nigeria is not a place where after school you feel 100% sure that you get a job after the service. No, it's a place where you find something and they gauge your hands first. If the white collar job comes, fine. If it doesn't come, then you run it yourself.
Most of the 8 people that were selected for the award of the coordinator. So, how is it? Can you just brief me about the journey to the award? What's the impact you have taken during your a year service?
The journey was fine. It was smooth, ups and downs though, but it was a smooth journey. I think the award was actually to commend us for our participation or our activities that we did under our CDS. So I'm under the SDG, and I hosted the academic competition festival among secondary schools within Asaba. So I think that was what the commendation was for. It's
Can you
much
just give
appreciated.
me a brief about the competition and how it's really weight? You know, we have a lot of we have 25 local government and then we have a lot of COP members. Okay, and then we also have SDG over there. So can you just give us the brief about
I'm under the SDG CDS in Oshimili South. So the event covered, I reached out to over 30 schools, but 14 schools came on board. So it covered various competition, 10 competitions from essay to spelling bee to chess to debates among various schools. Located, the venue was the government house. So it went where students were happy. It was also a sensitization program where we brought various dignitaries to teach on sensitization topics. So, it was a wonderful event.
I'm very sure you should be the most excited person on earth today. Because you can see that one of your member won a prestigious award in this passing out parade. So what can you say about this?
He's a very nice one. He's one of the executives that I have, a very strong one, the director of socials. He has a great potential and he's someone that loves education. That's why he delved into that area to make sure that the students and the standard of education is improved through inter-school debate and competition. So it's a very nice one. I know that in the future he will delve into that angle and of course bring about growth and development in the educational history of Nigeria. So it's a very nice one.
You can see we have already had their story, their beautiful story, their impactful story. So I just want to encourage the current serving COP members to what? To also emulate these heroes during their own national service, because there is going to worth it and there is going to improve their personal development and they're going to improve what the goals they are pursuing in life. So my name is Tahi Babalola.